Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you live from Jerome's bedroom. This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
And I'm Nick.
And we're also here today with
Jerome.
And we're back for the second episode of HBO's The Night Of.
Part 2,
yeah.
Subtle Beast.
Subtle Beast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first one.
Yeah,
So,
how many views did you say our first podcast had? The first one for that?
On YouTube, there was like 65 views right now.
65 views on YouTube. That's
I'm always impressed too. Like when I go.
No,
probably.
I watched it once. I didn't even watch the whole damn thing.
Yeah, me either.
I'm always impressed when I go to Spreaker and I see it has like 20 listens or something and like a couple downloads. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Talking TV with Nick and Josh actually has over like 300 downloads.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it also counts because like when someone subscribes on iTunes, it counts the download from that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's badass. I was not aware of that.
So, initially, what were your thoughts on this episode, Hess?
Initially, it's slower. Not nearly as much information about the Night Of per se, right. But I enjoyed it. I mean, it was slower than the first episode, but it's almost like expected just because they gave us so much in that first episode.
And how about you, Jerome?
I thought it was very slow. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was pretty boring, to be honest.
I thought he was mad at me that I made him watch.
Really?
I don't know. It was
like, what was even the point?
Well, because nothing really things happened, but I don't know. I feel like there wasn't really a point to that episode.
Now, I just watched the second episode, so I've watched the second one twice now.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it a lot more the second time through.
Like I said before, but the audience didn't hear it. It's because you watched the other episodes, though, right? Like it made you enjoy it more a little bit.
I think so, and I knew a little more about what's going on, kind of
I felt a little
even in that episode,
because of how you talk about the show, you really like it. I was a little glad at the end that Taylor agreed with me that it was slow and kind of boring. Because I was afraid it was just me.
Well, my first time I watched it, I was like, wow, that wasn't quite as good as the first one. But I still wanted to know what was going to transpire.
I still want to know what happened the night of and everything.
Yeah.
And there was little parts here and there that I thought were interesting, but it just seemed like kind of a filler episode.
Well, to me, it was just showing what was going on. Like, the murder happened, and everyone else has to go about their lives, but, he's, in jail. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, that's true.
But
just telling the story from a different angle, kind of his story.
It's showing because he's in jail,
kinda.
so it's telling what happens to the families and how the
how the detective's dealing with shit, how the lawyer's dealing with shit, and how it's all affected. And meanwhile, it's just a day later, and it's his life's fucking over.
Yeah,
almost.
Upside down,
basically.
Yeah. So it starts off with the cops that picked him up for the DUI getting interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember that. There was the I think he's in charge. They don't really say his name. Is interviewing, I think the guy that gagged and threw up, and then the black girl that was in charge. She's getting interviewed by a guy. The guy interviewing her is Nick Turturro. That's John Turturro, who plays Stone. That's his brother in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I read in the trivia that it says Nicholas Turturro is credited for Jack Stone. I think it's Jack. Is it Jack or John?
I don't know.
It's credited for Stone, but he's a completely different actor. And I'm
really?
like, well, yeah, but he was in it, so maybe they just fucked up his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's possible.
Because I actually looked for him in the credits and didn't find on IMDb, not in
not
the show.
in the episode.
Yeah, and I forgot about it by then.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't know if I just thought that was interesting. You guys know who Nicholas Turturro is?
I don't.
No, I could tell by your silence. You're both are like, oh,
no,
okay.
No, I don't know.
He's in a ton of shit, but
I'm sure if I saw a picture of him, I might know. But the name doesn't sound familiar to me.
Definitely not.
Well, I just almost. Well, it's not really a spoiler, but because they're brothers. They have another brother too, and then I think it's the cousin is Ada Turturro.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I know. That's Tony Soprano's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she's actually in this series.
Well, so they just got everybody from HBO to be in the show.
That's how they usually do it.
That's how they roll. They find someone who's good, and then they
just keep them there.
Yeah. So, I mean that's it. And then Stone kind of talks to Nas in jail. And I guess at the beginning of the episode, it kind of does like a little, kind of like a flashback of what happened, but it's like blurry and doesn't really show you anything.
Oh yeah, because it shows like the moose or the deer, or whatever it is, with blood on it.
Yeah,
and, like,
guys have to show that
there.
fucking thing like 700
Yeah.
times.
I forget, but it basically just showed the crime scene, little bits, and then it doesn't end with her, and then it's a guy identifying the body. Isn't that like right around there?
Yeah, it's close to it.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, Box goes to the scene, and before he's like checking out the scene in the beginning, he calls who he thinks is the father, but it's the stepfather. And says
Taylor or something.
That's his last name.
Yeah, Mr. Taylor.
Like
I think
Don Taylor or something like
yeah.
that. He needs to talk to him. He has to verify who the body is, and calls him down to like the morgue or whatever. And then as he's looking through the scene, he finds Nas' inhaler.
Oh yeah,
and
then he gives it to him like later. Like, isn't it like
and which is, I remember when we watched it, Mom was like, "That's evidence."
See, I have a theory to that.
Well, let's hear it.
What's your theory?
I do not think that he took that inhaler off of that bed. I think he looked at it.
Oh, maybe.
And he went to a drugstore and got one like it to see if, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Wait,
but I think he went and got one that looked like it to give to him, but and like he was unconsciously getting Nas to say, "I was there," like you know what I mean, like, because it's obviously going to be like he needs his inhaler, so he just unconsciously takes it, thinking like, "Oh, thank you," like, and it's also trying to get him to talk too. But I don't think he pulled that from the. I mean, that is evidence. Like, it would almost be stupid of him to even fucking.
I'm pretty sure you would need a prescription, and maybe if you're a detective, you can get around that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
he could. Yeah,
but it might have something on it. But I just think he was giving it to him to get close to him to get him to talk.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely played a part.
I don't think there was anything else with it, just to get him to talk. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean,
right.
I could be totally wrong, but
no, I can.
But
see
I mean,
that is interesting though.
Because up to this point, has Nas admitted that?
I was trying to think of that.
Absolutely not.
That he was there, right?
Wow.
I mean, like,
yeah, he said he was there. He fell asleep. He said that in the beginning of the last episode when we first talked to him.
Okay.
But and so as he's looking around and like doing stuff, Nas is talking to Stone, his lawyer, and they're kind of like, it's kind of all happening at once, and then the parents are like trying to visit him all at once. So there's like three things going on at once. But the lawyer tells him that well, this is where the subtle beast comes in. He tells him that Box is a subtle beast. He says that he's
hardworking.
He's not a dirty cop, but he's a good cop. In that he'll do things to, he's not going to sleep.
I think he says something with it. He does things within the law,
right? And he
won't stop.
He's not. He doesn't delegate shit. He does it all himself. I think later in the episode, it's like the DA or somebody. She asked if he did it, and she's like, do you think he did it? And he's like, oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, and then she's like, you blinked. And he's like, I've been up for 56 hours. There's like 2 or 3 times,
which is kind of shitty. I mean, you're not even like 24 hours into an investigation, and they already think 100% that he did it.
They pulled the fucking knife.
I get it. I get it. Everything is pointing towards him, but I mean, like,
absolutely.
Like they say you're innocent until you're proven guilty. Clearly, that statement is.
They've also said that it. Well, I mean. But
because even that old Hagamuffin looking lady is
Hagamuffin.
You know which one I'm talking about. She talks like this. Do you think he did it? Yeah, that Hagamuffin. I don't know.
Hagamuffin.
Get that on a T-shirt. A picture of her Hagamuffin looking lady.
Yeah, Hagamuffin. Might get people to talk to you.
Well, but also you're innocent until proven guilty in court, not in the eyes of a detective. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get it, but I just don't feel like. I mean, I understand that. Yes, everything points to him, and he's kind of fucked. But I mean, come on, like this just seems shitty, in my opinion. But
yeah.
I guess that's just
shitty. But he's in a pretty shitty
that's,
situation.
that's the nature the nature of the beast.
Don't break into a murder scene and steal the weapon.
Yeah.
After,
well, I don't even think
after
they
you
know
find
that.
the dead person.
Oh yeah, I guess I do.
They have no clue that because he hasn't told the story yet. Still, that he broke back into the place.
Right, they just think he broke in, probably.
Yeah. And
oh, look,
her.
right here. Here's blood's on the door, and
yeah.
Then he started doing shots of tequila for no reason.
Yeah.
And took all her drugs.
The guy's doing coke, taking shots. He's a subtle beast himself.
Wow.
Just kidding.
So the parents go to the wrong jail to visit him first.
Yeah.
And I thought the one cop behind the thing, I thought he was pretty cool. Like he was pretty nice to him, like genuine. And then the other cops, like, oh yeah, some fucking Muslim or whatever, some Muhammad lover.
Yeah, but he didn't know.
Obviously, but I thought the
you thought he was cool when she's like, but he's been accused of murder, but he didn't do it. And the guy goes, yeah, none of them have. And he flips the page looking for him.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like he would say that to anybody. But I mean, he could have been. I don't know.
That makes him a cool, nice guy.
No, I just thought. I mean, just because you're talking about,
anyone,
I mean,
cool.
just because you're talking about racial profiling, I mean, a lot of people probably would look at people like that and just immediately think that, like,
oh yeah, no.
The funny thing
like
is, I
people.
could see if it would be racial profiling if like an airplane blew up or there was like
it was just a murder scene.
It was a murder. Like I don't.
It
know.
doesn't matter.
They're like,
though.
oh my god, you know how Muslims murder people. Like that's not it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a thing.
Yeah,
they mentioned it like 7 times.
Yeah, I told you about they mentioned it a lot. That
well, like the dad did. The dad's like the Arab guy, and which we didn't even talk. So like the dad gets the pictures. I was like, no, it's not her.
Yeah, he just boldflakes a lot. Boldflake.
Now, what do you guys think about the stepfather?
I think there's something to him.
I don't know.
I think he played a part in it.
Yeah, it seemed like
just
because they focused on him a lot.
And we'll touch on it later at the cemetery. I don't know if that's this episode or the next episode.
No, it's like 2 episodes.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Sure.
Jumping way far here. No, but yeah, he's just kind of. He clearly didn't give a shit about her, like at all, because
well, for reasons.
Yeah, but as soon as he got the phone call, he's like, "What'd she do now?" Like,
but I mean, at some point, you're putting someone in and out of rehab, and you're doing all this shit.
Right.
It would get old. Like if
it would definitely get old.
You were in rehab 18 times, and the 19th time the fucking cops call me, I might give up.
Well, what if 19th time's a charm?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
You never know.
You don't give up on people you love.
Yeah, Nick.
You can play a little tough love.
Well, maybe that's what he was doing. Well, he's his stepfather.
Right, but why lie when they show him the pictures?
I don't know. What did he lie?
Do you think he wanted to see the body?
No.
Like he was like, I'm gonna say no, so they'll show me the body.
See, like his work.
Yeah, maybe he's like a twisted, sick.
Then when
fuck.
they said come see the body, he said, "Yeah, this is her." So that doesn't make sense.
Well, no, because
you know what I mean.
Well,
no, I get it. I completely get it.
So I mean, that would be a bad.
I mean, I don't know. It's just my mind churning.
There's something off about him.
Well, here's what's really off.
Yeah, I feel like there's.
I know this has no connection to True Detective, right? Like none.
Well, none that we know of.
It's just on HBO
until someone shows up from it.
Well, so do you remember how like I don't know, like episode 6? I'm like, oh, that guy's the killer in True Detective.
Yeah,
because he was in
something else. You saw?
Yeah, he was in Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
Guess what show the father's in?
Yeah, Boardwalk Empire, and he probably killed somebody.
I don't know.
You just ruined it for me. I'm not gonna watch anymore.
No, there's no way. That's too easy. But
you guess, and if that's it,
I don't think that's it. But like, it'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be that you called it.
It would be ironic.
I feel like it was almost episode around 2 that you called it in True Detective also.
I
don't think it was that early.
He just said it was episode 6.
Well, because
I was guessing.
True Detective only has like 10 episodes or 8 episodes, so it couldn't have been 6.
Yeah, it was just this.
It was right in the beginning.
I have not. I watched like the first episode.
They drive by a school and the guy's like sitting there. It's like a brief second. He's like, "Oh, that guy's a killer." We're like, "What the fuck? How do you think that?" He's like, "Well, because they wouldn't have that kind of actor right there because he's in this." And we're like, "Oh, fuck you." That's
This
it.
is a fucking spoiler alert.
Yeah, he ruined the whole thing without even knowing. Just by
I was just
was
talking
it was
out
it was
loud.
it season 1 or season 2?
One.
Oh, so it was the good. It was the good season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like both though. So
But
one was way better.
One
was
was
gonna say.
way better. Season 2 is eh.
Yeah, I like.
I rewatched season 1. Season 2 was good. I watched it once through. I don't want to watch it again.
I would rewatch.
Although what's cool is I can't think of his name now.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson and
I don't know why I said that.
what's the other guy? I forgot both their names.
McConaughey.
Yeah, they both said they want to do True Detective again. So they're saying, season 3 they could do it. Which that'd be cool. I'd watch that again. That was really good.
Oh fuck yeah, that was awesome.
That was one of those shows that like nothing can happen, but just seeing like the characters makes it really interesting.
Well, it was funny. It was I remember because Game of Thrones was getting ready to come out, and I just finished the 5th book, and I was like dying for Game of Thrones, but I had to wait like a couple months, and I'm like, what the fuck? I can't wait that long.
You gotta wait really long for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, right. So I was like, I'll try watching this True Detective show, and I'm like, oh yeah,
I really want to watch the show. That new one that has Hannibal Lecter in it.
Yeah, that Westwood.
It looks real weird.
Tomorrowland. Oh, is it tomorrow? Oh, it's Westworld.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks like I don't know. It's
like it looks
weird.
It looks cool, and then they show like some stuff, and it's like, that seems a little weird, but
there's a ton of people in it.
Yeah,
it looks good.
A lot of people, but I don't know. It seems like it'd be a very confusing show.
Yeah, no, it looks interesting.
But
I'm definitely gonna
cool.
watch it.
A thinker.
I'm definitely gonna watch.
Maybe
it.
Be another one we could do this for, like while it's on.
No, yeah, definitely.
So, if the stepdad's not the killer, not to like reel you back in on track, but if the stepdad's not the killer, which I don't know, I doubt.
I don't think he is.
I doubt he is.
I think he had something to do with it.
So, like what?
I don't know. Like, yeah, he had someone do it or frame this guy.
Well, then I would consider him guilty. I'm saying if he doesn't. Here's my sort of theory, and this is early. It's second episode. I don't know. I mean, I have seen 2 more, but it's got nothing to do with him.
Yeah, sure it does.
I think maybe after watching the cut, he seems super nervous.
The stepdad?
Yeah, when he's waiting for the police to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if he's the reason she wanted to get away. Which maybe that's why, and then maybe
like, do you think he's because she wanted to get away from him and she got murdered, like he feels
guilty or something? I don't know, or I don't know.
And maybe that's why he was denying, because he didn't want to accept that it's his fault she's dead because he pushed her away.
Maybe, I don't know. And
that could be true.
That's just what I was seeing as I was watching it this time, and I don't know. And plus, I hated that motherfucker in Boardwalk Empire. So I'm not. He could be like the good guy and like save Nas at the end, and I'd still hate him. Yeah, and he used to have like a real goofy laugh. Oh, I fucking hated him. And he just kept not dying. Every season, a bunch of people die in Boardwalk Empire. You're like, you haven't killed this motherfucker yet?
They liked him apparently.
Nobody liked him. Like he was like the butt of
but
everybody's jokes.
you need.
No, but I meant like the
you
creators.
No, he's probably a great actor.
You need conflict.
It took me like a second to realize who it was, but I mean, I don't even know his name though.
I think I might know that guy.
Yeah, I think this is the only I've seen him in.
So, what else is going on? So the parents go to the right precinct, right?
Yeah.
So, and then they don't let him see him anyways, which I didn't know you couldn't go see. Is it because he's a murder suspect? Like,
probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he couldn't see him.
Yeah.
Too. But I mean, I don't hang around. A lot of people that get murdered and know about that. So.
Well, it's not the people that get murdered.
Well, people that
do the
people,
murdering.
I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal, but I mean.
Well, I didn't think it was. I just thought it was
I didn't.
weird.
I didn't think they would be able to see him.
I didn't think there'd be any reason
just because
but
he wasn't under 18, and I mean they.
Like you knew that before they mentioned it.
I promise you. Like
no, I believe you.
I mean, obviously I would do the same thing. I would try to go see my kid if that was my kid.
Well, I think it shows that the parents don't have a clue.
No, they're way in over their head.
And they don't. Do they even know the story at this point? That happened?
No, they just know that there was a murder and that he's wrongfully accused. Yeah,
and he stole their taxi.
Yeah, do you think Dad's pissed about that?
Yeah, although that's
but
like,
I mean,
like
in the grand scheme of things, that cab doesn't fucking matter. At least right now.
What about the other guys that works with him? How was
they probably want to kill Nas because they can't work.
2 wrongs don't make a right. So Box walks in, and then it was like kind of does like a fake little argument with the guy that you called.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was good. He's like, do you want me to
sell it some more, or you want to just leave it at that?
He's like, no, we're good. And then so
I don't see anything wrong with letting this young man's parents see him.
Right. So then they see him.
Which I thought it was kind of dickish that he wouldn't let him have the goddamn food.
Were you hungry at the time?
I mean, come on. Like, you're going to let him fucking see him, but you can't get him the goddamn food?
Because they let her get it to the point where she was in the room with him.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't have any of it.
And then she asked like twice.
Yeah. Because the first cop who let him in said no. And then when he walked in to be like, oh, hey, how's it going? Everyone okay in here? You need a refill on your tea?
Yeah, he didn't do that until after they started talking Arabic.
Yeah.
So they got him, so he lets him talk so you could hear him talk.
Which is smart on his part.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they cut to him like watching, I was like, oh, that's pretty smart.
So then
he knows he's
but then
the
Nas,
gonna tell the parents.
So I'm kind of waiting for Nas.
He's a grizzled veteran. He knows all the tricks.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Nas's intellect to come into effect because we've seen like the math class he's in, and we've seen that he's a tutor and he's in college, and we
think he's gonna like Heisenberg his way out of it.
I don't think he's gonna become a meth dealer or anything, but I think
interesting.
I would like to see him
dun,
do
dun.
something. He hasn't done anything bright yet.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Completely the opposite. Yes.
Here's the thing. Okay, let's just say he didn't do it. Okay, what can he say and or do to convince anyone that he didn't do it, other than just saying
nothing.
I didn't do it?
Yeah, nothing. At all.
There's no brilliant. There's no. I mean, he could be a goddamn savant or a fucking genius, but there's nothing he can say and or do. Just because he didn't do it, so he can't connive his way out of it or weasel out of it.
I think you're
wrong?
Yeah, you're misunderstanding me completely. I don't think his brilliance is going to get him out of it. I think it's going to be little things like talking in Arabic when they're videotaping you, so they don't understand what you're saying.
So you think that's smart on his part or dumb?
I think it's smart because then the detective doesn't know what he's saying and can't use it against him when his lawyer told him not to talk to anybody, including his parents.
Well, he just said don't talk to anyone. He did not say...
Well, is his parents anyone?
No.
Yeah, but, okay, I mean, reverse the roles here. Let's put you in that situation.
If
you're a murder suspect. Yeah. You've never had a run-in with the law. You're a good kid. Your parents come. What are you going to say? Sorry, can't talk to you?
Well, what is
You're scared to fucking death now.
What does the lawyer tell him?
Well, even if he said don't talk to anyone, I would assume he means, like, the police or anybody like that.
Right.
Well, yeah. But I think you would, but like the lawyer flipped out when he talked to his parents.
Yeah.
Right. Because he knew they were going to record it and watch it.
So here's the deal. If Jerome ever gets convicted of murder, don't even go down to the
start a podcast about it.
No,
don't even go down to the precinct to see him. Because if you go, he's not going to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll remember this podcast.
Remember it. I hope it never comes to this, Jerome. I hope it never comes to this.
If it does, we'll start a free Jerome video on Plika.
You know that you should never talk to the police.
Right.
Because all you do is incriminate yourself.
Exactly.
You talked to that policeman when you pulled you over.
That's why they read you your Miranda rights.
Did you tell Hess about that?
I did not tell Hess about that.
You should tell him real quick.
Oh, Jesus. What happened now?
I was coming home. I was going for a little walk, getting my steps on my Fitbit.
All right.
It's about 115 out, so I was sweating like a little bitch.
Bad.
Hot as a turbo sack?
So a cop pulls up to me like
wow.
On me, and then gets out of the car with blue gloves on. Or is he putting them on?
Were you close to home or
like 4 houses down?
Oh wow, okay.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm listening to fucking.
You probably shit yourself.
I'm like listening to Bickley and MJ, and I'm like, what the? Not Bickley and MJ, fucking MJ and whoever, Jody Ayler, and I'm like.
I have no idea.
I'm like, I pull out my headphones. I'm like, what the fuck, And he's like, where are you headed? Home. And he's like, well, what are you doing, huh? And I'm like, I walked up here and back for some exercise, just trying to sweat my ass off a little bit. Like, what the hell? And he's like, okay, well, we had a hit and run, and we're looking for the driver.
Get the fuck out of here.
He goes, and you're the only one around. Wrong place, wrong time. He goes, give me your name and birth date, and I'll let you go. And I'm like, all right, Nicholas King. And then came my birth date, and fucking. Then I start walking home, and I thought, what the fuck? That dude scared the shit out of me.
And then you called me, and I was like, you're the only person that get pulled over while walking.
Well, see, back in the day, that would have really been scary. So, I'm walking, And I'm like, I'm not even looking back to see what he's doing, because I'm thinking he's running my shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any shit that would come up.
To hide.
But then you think, like, well, what if something does come up that's wrong?
Exactly.
And he comes back and gets you.
Yeah, so then I, like, look back, and the motherfucker's not even there anymore by the time I got 2 houses away. So they were looking, but it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
I mean,
Especially if you got headphones in, you're like, you know.
Because you don't even hear it coming. It's just there.
It's just like,
Yeah, he didn't crash.
obviously.
Yeah.
And that's his one he did.
He
hit like a
Hey,
trash can or
hey,
something.
motherfucker, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing out here? Why
Yeah,
you walking? Why you got headphones in?
I'd have been terrified if that happened to me.
It's too hot. I have plenty of stories like
Hot
that.
damn.
Especially working at Walgreens overnights. Whoa, 3rd Street and Bell. Exciting.
Ugh. Yeah.
I had gun pulled on me at fucking, like, by the police.
the police.
Yeah, by the
And
police.
the fireman. But too hot. You
No,
want me to start singing?
don't start singing.
Oh, my God.
You're the one that's saying too hot, and the police.
Yeah.
All right, can we get back on this shit now?
Yeah, sure. You're the leader.
I'm the wiener?
You're the leader.
You're the driver.
I don't know. Oh, so, like, after he records the conversation and doesn't get anything, Stone shows up, because Stone had gone to court or whatever. Got that black guy 3 years.
Yeah.
That was not happy
Yeah,
about that.
he was not too happy.
So he comes back, and they kind of had, like, a little run-in, you know. I found that interesting. Like, he's like, the boxer's like, yeah, he's talking to me till you swooped in. He's like, swooped?
That's a little harsh.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I liked their kind of, like, give and take. Didn't last very long, but
No.
like I feel like even though
I felt like Box was just toying with him. Like,
you don't think he has any respect for him?
Maybe a little, but I just think he knows that there's no way he's gonna win this case. Like, because he just
When everything
they call him an ambulance chaser.
Yeah. Well,
So I don't think they have very much respect for him. No, I don't. Maybe a
just like
smidgen.
talked himself out of his own answer.
Maybe a smidgen. Of
See,
respect.
I didn't catch. I thought they. Well, I know Totoro has respect for him, but you know, it's kind of one of those things where the lawyers kind of like fuck with the police a little bit too. You know, which is kind of funny. Like,
because he even when he sat down when he was drinking his coffee, he was fucking with the other two officers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, show me how you put whoever it was in that headlock, and he's like, come here, I'll show you right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I found that kind of interesting. And then I guess Stone goes home, and that's where Box is still there, and this is where he's basically trying to get a confession out of Oz. He gives him the inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to talk to him.
He was pressing him hard.
He goes like on this whole big like thing about like how you could sit there and not talk to me and all this stuff.
Yeah, and then he doesn't have it, so he fucking gets up, walks out, and puts his name on the board.
Homicide.
And
Yeah,
he's
homicide.
now.
His name was up there. He just the reasoning was blank. Yeah, and he wrote homicide.
Yeah.
So there,
he's officially getting
right
charged.
there. Yeah, right there. He said, "Fuck you. You don't want to talk to me. Okay, let's play ball."
Well, sorta.
That's the way. I mean, that's the
how
way I
viewed
viewed it. Was
he's
just
like, oh, okay, I'm not.
all right,
I'm
well,
not playing
if
nice
you're not
with
gonna
you
talk to
anymore.
me, go fuck yourself. Like,
Well, see, I guess kind of the scene before that, he was talking to like some lawyer dude or something in a suit, and he's like saying, "I got all the evidence and all this other stuff," and that's when he goes and gives an inhaler. But the guy right before he leaves say, "All you need now is a confession, because if you get a confession, it's just over. It doesn't have to go to trial or anything."
Mm-hmm.
You know?
right, save a lot of money.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how he's like, I tried.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess, yeah, I see that.
That's what I got out of it, but I mean...
But
I'm
didn't
sure
think
on
that
the other,
until you said that, though.
on the other hand, I'm sure he's probably thinking what you said, too, is like, all right, fuck you then, you know?
Well, yeah.
Because, I mean, if you plead...
It is probably actually both, where he's like,
Yeah,
fuck you, I'm
gonna
going to go hard now, but
I
like...
see your way, too.
I tried, but I'm not playing nice anymore.
Right. So, I mean,
he's only doing his job. Like,
yeah,
you know,
that's true.
So I get where, like you said, you didn't like him in the first episode.
I like him. I don't necessarily trust him. Like, I don't.
Right. But he's only doing, like I say, he's just doing his job. Like, he's.
Oh yeah.
As a detective, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I get the feeling by the end he's going to be on Naz's side. And
yeah,
I could be completely wrong.
He seems like he is pretty good at being a detective. So he might figure something out and be like, oh, this kid didn't do it. and be fighting for.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or he's just gonna find out he did do it. We don't know.
That would be kind of cool. I still think.
I still think it'd be really interesting if
And
like,
then he'll retire.
The whole series is making it look like he's wrongfully convicted.
Like, fuck.
But like if he really did do it,
Right.
I hope not, because they're just yanking your chain for 8 episodes. That would piss me off.
None of it's good.
Well, obviously, yeah, but I mean, it would kind of piss me off.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like if you get your, if they're wanking you for 8 episodes and you don't get a
no point did they say
It's
that
like,
it was.
I don't know. Hess was getting jerked off when he was watching it.
boner kill.
Yeah, I mean, I think your expectations are different than mine, though.
Honestly, I just want a good story. So
yeah, that's all.
I guess if he ends up doing it, then that's cool. But I hope they show it to us and explain it to us. Like, you know what I mean? Like
he's all like whacked out on
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
like I want to see him stabbing this
whoever
bitch.
it is. I want to
Fuck
see
you,
them
Mom,
kill.
stop
Like I want to
bringing
see what
these
happened.
tinfoil
Like
shit.
say it's not him. I want to see what Nas was doing, or like how they got rid of him, or
Yeah,
whatever.
like how they
or if
exonerated
it was
him or
Nas,
whatever.
like what did he do there?
Oh, and I'm sure they'll show us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes back down after he kills her, makes a sandwich. That's where the fridge is open, and just passes
That would
out.
be awesome. He's like, I'm so tired after killing her.
Yeah,
My arms are all tired from all the stabbing.
I need a turkey sandwich.
I forgot. Taylor
And
said
that's why he went to sleep, because he had turkey.
Tryptophan.
when we were
tryptophan
watching
or
the
whatever.
second episode, Taylor said that like I forget exactly how she put it together, but she said that like maybe the girl was like, she got him to stab her in the hand. Taylor said that she thinks she really wanted to get stabbed in the hand. So Taylor was saying, what if like, because he doesn't remember a lot of the night. He was so fucked up that she kept telling him to stab her like in different ways while they're having sex because she liked it.
Well,
so
if that's
she
the
got
case, he's
so
fucked.
she got him to murder her by like that. And I was like,
That'd
that'd be real interesting to
that'd
see
be
that.
crazy.
But I was like, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that was Taylor's little theory thing.
I'd rather just see him go crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
but I could also see that because
lose
that
his
girl
mind.
was a little weirded out. Like,
yeah, no, she was nuts.
yeah,
She was nuts.
I think I was 20 minutes in the show and I texted you and I said, "This bitch is crazy."
Which I
And
don't
she was still in the
think was-
cab at this point.
I don't think that was a news flash, though.
No, I know, but
she-
it was just like,
yeah,
holy shit! Like
yeah,
this
she's-
bitch is fucking crazy.
Yeah, she was nuts. So and then they bring him to jail, awaiting like a pre-trial hearing or an arraignment. I don't know what you call it. They probably said it in the show.
I couldn't tell you the legal term for it.
And then it kind of wake up to the next day. So like he spends his night in jail. So if you think about it though, like so I don't know if it's 20. He did say he was up for 56 hours. Maybe that was later in the episode, but I think this is like the next day. It could be the 2 days,
That's when he meant the Hagamuffin.
which is soon.
Yeah.
But like basically like 2 days ago, Nas is free and he's now he's not in prison. He's in jail.
yeah.
And like that dude that I think it was a dude that looked like a fucking bitch that was throwing up, and the guy's like, "Shut
yeah.
the fuck up!"
I thought it was a chick too.
I thought
There's
it
not
was
gonna be a
a
chick
Yeah, I
in
know.
jail.
a chick in there, but
Yeah.
It couldn't, but
was a
at first I was
really
like,
weird-looking
dude, this is
guy.
a fucking looks like a
And then
chick.
And then like
That
punches
was
her.
brutal. I
Yeah.
thought like that was like cringe worthy for me. Like I was just like, dude,
Well, yeah, but I mean,
this is fucked
and
up.
then also you're thinking to the person that's crying and coughing and throwing up, shut the fuck up, or you're gonna get hit again.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, I mean they pan
did.
they pan away and he goes back and you can hear him just.
Yeah,
Kicking the fucking shit out of him.
And Nas was cringing.
Yeah.
It made me cringe, and I wasn't sitting
I cannot
there
imagine being in that room.
Yeah,
because
while that's going down.
part of you, if you're a good person, wants to get up and be like, "Hey, listen,
Yeah.
motherfucker."
yeah.
But
then
looking
the other
at that
part is
guy,
like,
you're
okay,
I'm gonna be that
like,
same person on the
yeah.
floor.
I'm out of my element here. This is fucking prison. That's a pretty big black dude. Not that the black matters, but I mean, like,
he
that-
wasn't even that big.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I think I'm just trying to sit here. Like, sorry, buddy. Like, just shut the fuck up.
So yeah, so that's how he spent his night. Laura goes home, puts some shit on his feet, and then he wakes up the next
Crisco.
day. He wakes up the next day, and we meet his son and his ex-wife
Yeah.
That threw me for a loop.
for a loop.
I mean, just to find out that it doesn't matter, but I did not expect him to have a son that old and that he's black.
Yeah, I didn't expect any of that.
Like
either.
I said, it doesn't mean anything, but it was just like,
No,
oh wow,
the
okay,
way-
so we know he likes black women.
the way he was like
Ironic because it
acts
was
and presents himself, I assumed him to be like alone at his house.
Yeah, well,
Well,
and I
he-
think
Which he
I
kind
think,
of is
I think
because
that's
he is
I
most
think
of the
that's
time.
why he's
Yeah.
divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't very positive.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, "Oh, you think you can handle this?" It's like, fuck you. I thought it was funny that the son was gonna do a
book report or whatever, or some kind
report on, but I don't remember who it was.
I know he changed it to Jamie Foxx, right?
Flocka.
Yeah, it was like
He did change it to Walter Thurman, not Walter Thurman.
Strong Thurman.
I can't remember what the fuck he said.
Oh, anyways, he changed it to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, and
That's then he's like Jamie
Foxx.
Yeah, because Denzel was taken. I thought that was
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, can you at least do Denzel?
He's like, Denzel's taken, Dad. The ironic thing is that part was supposed to be played by Robert De Niro, and I think De Niro's married to a black girl.
Oh, really?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive.
Oh.
So, like that would that throw you for a loop? You know what I mean? Like that's almost more realistic. But
Yeah.
Of course, who knows? Maybe she was gonna be white when De Niro was gonna play her.
Could have been, yeah.
And then it kind of shows the detective and then those guys going through the taxi.
Oh, yeah, they're like swabbing it and doing all kinds of shit to
Yeah, which
it.
they found like the bottle and the receipt and
Which it was like in a empty, like big ass fucking warehouse. Like they had all kinds of shit,
like
like the little tray tables. Like it was almost
reminded
like
me of NCIS when they take the video.
Yeah.
it was like an operating room for vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll know where he was. So if that gas station has video, they'll go get it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see
We'll see that guy again.
Hearst driver.
I guarantee
He'll-
you,
he'll
they will
follow
be.
them
They
there.
will be fucking pulling the video. They show the fucking. It's just like the Wire. They did the same thing with the Wire.
Well, of
They
course
show you
will.
the fucking security camera footage, so it's like they pay too much attention to it. Also, real quick,
Well, I mean, of course they will.
quick hitter going back to episode 1. Well, and I guess it's moving forward too. I was reading some theories online, just because I'm all caught up, which is a fucking rarity. I'm never caught up with a show, and I never have to wait
But
on a
Jerome's
show.
not, so don't wreck anything for him.
He's not caught up.
No, it's fine.
No,
Go,
he's
go
not
ahead.
No, it has. I don't think it wasn't ever anything. A lot of people
not
think
English.
that's the intro right there. Use it. What's the marker? Minute marker. A lot of people think there's a camera in the eye of the deer online.
Oh.
There's like a huge
That would maybe explain why
following
they keep showing it.
that believe there's a camera inside of the deer's one of the deer's eyes.
Let's go to the deer eye, John.
The only thing, like, how would they find out about that the camera's there? Like, the cops or anybody?
There would have to be a place where either there's a monitor or there's a thing controlling
Oh,
it, right?
that's I guess, yeah.
I mean, or a plug or...
That's pretty interesting, though. Like, if that
I mean, that's-
if that is the case.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then it'll be easy to solve if they fucking find the camera or where
Yeah.
the source is from. But, I mean,
Is the,
there might be a fucking camera there, but if the fucking cops don't find it, it doesn't do them a damn thing.
is the deer in the bedroom?
No, it's on
It's
the
like
stairs.
it's on the bottom floor.
So, but
Right.
she got killed in the bedroom.
Well, yeah, but you would see. It's not
But
the person that appeared in the third story.
No. I'm saying,
They-
but it
they
wouldn't
had
show
to-
the
they-
actual murder.
Well, no, but you would see someone going up there and then someone coming back down and not being Nas. Someone else being there that night would be a problem.
Right.
Probably full throttle.
Oh my god, I did not get what you were saying for a second.
That was an energy joke.
Yeah,
So then they come to the house and search the house.
yeah, and the mom,
right as the
mom's
mom
going
was
through his
searching.
shit.
Yeah, I remember because mom's like, "Oh, she shouldn't be going through his stuff."
And I was gonna say that. I was like, "Oh, mom's kind of a bitch." But like she
Is
like,
that why you call her a bitch?
Well, well that and I don't know. She just seems like a bitch.
Yeah, but that's what moms do.
But
They worry
I
about
took
their
it.
sons.
I took it as, but I saw it as her like, oh, let's try to find if he is like gonna kill people.
Oh, really? Well, like, didn't she pull out like a magazine with like a chick on it or something?
It was
Yeah,
Maxim.
she took
She
out his
found two
Maxims and
Maxim
she found
magazines
condoms
and then
in his
condoms.
backpack.
What an oh, obviously he's a murderer if he's reading Maxim
Well,
magazine.
that's a sin in their. Well, I believe that's a sin in their religion.
Reading a magazine?
Well, no, like
Like you're not allowed to date. Like you're not. Like they're fucking like straight arrows right there.
they're straight arrows. They're like Stephen Amell.
Fuck.
No,
Don't
but
ever mention arrow in a podcast.
I do that.
I
every
didn't.
podcast.
I said straight arrow.
You said arrow.
The next is the Flash.
Yeah, I said straight arrow because there's an arrow above Jerome's head over there.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, there is.
um,
I don't know what he was pointing at.
I wasn't pointing at you to go with an arrow fucking joke or something. No, but like they're strict. Like, I mean, and we talked about it in the first episode. His parents expect him to get good grades and do all. You know what I mean? Like, he's just by the books. Like, he's super smart. She didn't like him going to a party. Like, so I think that she was just snooping around to see like, is he hiding anything? Like, what's going on?
Of course.
And then the dad, Samir, was like, "What were you doing up there?"
Going to parties.
Yeah, but is that a sin?
Well, if he's drinking alcohol and doing coke and shit like that, I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that's
he
a sin.
definitely sinned multiple
not a
times.
sin.
Like a cola or
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi? Sin.
oh yeah, Pepsi's definitely a sin.
Dylan.
I was fixing.
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know they're strict. It's not, but I didn't think reading a magazine was a sin.
Well, but it's not just.
Well,
it's a
what do you think he's
magazine,
doing
it's
with
Maxim
that magazine? What
Yeah,
was
but
that sound
not-
effect
I mean,
you were doing
it's not
before
like
we
it's
started?
like.
What was that sound effect you were doing before we started the podcast?
I'm not doing that.
I'll replay it.
The yeah, it wasn't recording.
Oh yeah, I'll find it.
Damn it!
But it's not like what religion are they? Just Muslim,
Right.
But it's not like the mom's like covered head to toe. So I mean, they're not. I don't know.
So
I don't
who
know
do
a
you-
lot
who do
about
you-
Muslim religion, so I'm not going to talk like I do.
Well, I
know.
don't
I
necessarily
think you should
either.
explain the whole religion right now.
I don't have a fucking clue.
We should bring Hassan in. Let's bring Hassan in
This
and have
podcast
him.
has to be 14 hours long.
We'll leave him in here talking while we go see
Yeah,
Suicide Squad.
let's bring him in.
Because and then
Let's bring him in and see if he
No,
can break it down.
I mean, obviously, and he's not going to show. I mean, but like, I don't know. The mom was like surprised and stuff. I think that's the biggest issue.
But was she?
I mean, I think
Yeah.
Because she didn't tell Dad. So you think Dad's like a hard ass to him, and she's like the softer one of the parents? Because he said, "What were you doing up there?" And she goes, "I was doing laundry, or pooping or something."
I don't think she said pooping. I'm pretty sure she.
I know,
mentioned
but
that.
like she didn't tell the
Yeah,
dad.
she
So do you
didn't
think
say
the
it, yeah.
dad is like the more strict one of the two, and
Oh,
like he would have
I could definitely see.
Maybe.
Well, because
he would have been
like,
more pissed off?
Now again, we don't know about the religion. But
I
I'm
don't think they give a fuck.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Son's
the
in jail
girls.
for
No,
murder.
yeah, I get it.
I'm pretty sure the
I
girls aren't like empowered or anything
Yeah.
there. They're not, so like,
I don't think she's supposed to be snooping in his room. I think she was more like.
Well, then the
embarrassed
cops
by that.
were cockwagons too when they fucking took the.
yeah,
I mean, I
laptop.
get they're just doing their job, but like he was like,
Cockwagons.
"Sorry, fucking go buy
That's
another
what they
one."
almost went when they were naming
And then
police
just
officers,
walk
they
out
almost
the
went with
door.
Cockwagon.
That'll be burned into your mind forever. So when that cop rolled up on you the other day,
Mhm.
you should be like, "What the fuck you doing, you fucking cockwagon?"
I don't think he would have been like, no, just give
Yeah.
me your name and information. And you can go if you would have said that.
Well, if it's a hit and
It's
run,
a-
it was like a literal hit and run.
A
Little.
little.
Well, like, but
Do you
So like,
understand
do you
what I'm
think
saying?
it, do you
So
think it
did he
just
think
happened
that
like
you
right
just
down the
left your
street
car
or
and-
something? Like
Well,
what?
I can't answer both of you
why not?
Go ahead, Jerome.
because you're both in each.
Did he think that you just left your car and continued walking?
Apparently,
And-
because he pulled me over.
And the thing
There,
that
apparently.
the thing that makes me go is
What do you fucking
you-
things that make me go?
He's like,
"Hmm."
actually, I got a theory about this.
you were walking.
I think
It's
that's
not
where
like
they-
you were dead sprint.
Oh no, I was running. I was like fucking flash.
Running just
There you
as
go.
fast as you can.
No, yeah, I know, but I was trying to play it cool, motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
It
typically
didn't
people
work.
who
Got you still.
Well, if you saw the cop, you wouldn't keep running. Hopefully, you're not that stupid.
You might. What if he scares
Yeah.
you? Yeah,
Of course, I didn't see the cop, so that's kind of out the window. But
because you're colorblind.
no,
so he rolled up behind you, right?
yeah.
Yeah. And then he cut you off. Like if you
No,
would have taken
he-
if
he-
you would have taken one more step, you would have ran into his
No,
vehicle.
no,
Oh,
I was on the
okay.
sidewalk. He didn't go on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay, I got you. I thought he like cut in front of you. And, like,
No, but like if he would have drove another foot, he would have.
Oh wow.
He just pulled up next to me, which when you have headphones on and you're listening to fucking sports talk, them talking about fucking like the Olympics or something
Deflate
stupid,
gate.
and they pull out, you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, just like if you're walking, someone honks, scares the shit out of you, even though you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
you.
every asshole down here does that. So annoying.
down here.
Walking home from.
I like what you said down here, like you're like from somewhere else.
Yeah,
or
like you're
something.
from
I
like
am.
Minnesota.
No, but I meant,
From fucking Minnesota.
I meant just-
Up in Minnesota, they don't do that, you know.
I meant over here where we live. Walk home from Circle K. Every fucker honks at you or yells,
Beep.
"Hey, no!" As they drive by, you don't understand what they said, but they scare you.
Maybe they're gay guys and they want to see your penis.
Well, maybe they could just ask.
As they drive by, show me your penis.
Meep, meep. Hey, sexy!
Well, now we know.
All right, so what were you saying about them being cockroach wagons and taking your
You
computer?
said cockroaches.
Well, no, like when they came in, they served the search warrant and they took all. They were basically going through his room, flipping, throwing everything around, and grabbing anything that they feel like they could use. They took his computer, and then as they're leaving, they took the computer that the family was using in the living room.
And you don't think they should have?
No, not like I said, not to say that they shouldn't have, but like they were just like, "Yep, sorry, that's part of it.
Yeah,
like, go buy a new one."
The dad was like, well,
and then they
we
just
need that.
fucking
He's like,
stormed
sorry.
out of the room. Like stormed out of the house. Like, "Yep, sorry, this is just how it is. Go fuck yourself. Eat a piece of fucking shit."
Well, I think that's how it happened.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, they can't take their word for it. Oh, he doesn't use this computer. This isn't where he looks up his murder stuff. Oh, okay, just keep it.
Maybe one of those computers will come into play with evidence that will either.
I doubt it.
I doubt it when he met the girl that night.
I know. It's not like he looked her up on the internet first.
What if he had met her before, and met her online? Wait. No.
What
if they
both of them?
What if
know
they
each
met
other?
online? It was
He
online.
didn't know her name.
Hey, what if they met online and they did online dating?
They
Okay,
didn't.
but they never met up. But they had previously talked before, and then both of them thought they were
I'm
getting.
shaking my head right now.
I can see the shine of your forehead shimmering back and forth.
I'll show you something shimmering.
That's when I leave the room.
Ooh.
Are you done now with your little
Yeah, I'm
stupid...
done. It's not stupid, dude.
It's
Come
like,
on.
what if they were online dating?
Come on,
and
bro.
one's
What if in a
Catwoman,
past life
and the
you
other
knew
one's
her?
Batman?
Yeah, what if the show goes like medieval? Come on, bro.
In
Let's
Game
go.
of Thrones, he knew her.
Look, bro.
Oh god,
I'm not responding
out
to
the bra.
that.
I was doing it on purpose to.
What was the other word he's not allowed to
To
say?
speed you up. Dope.
Dope. You
That's
can say
dope.
bro. That's
I'd
dope.
rather have him say dope than bra.
What if he's like, yo, that's dope, brah?
He has multiple times.
Why does that bug you?
It doesn't.
You know, you like to make fun of the way people talk.
It's just the bra that bugs me. The dope doesn't bug me that much. I mean, I can pretend like we're in 1986.
Did they say bra a lot or did they say dope a lot back then?
Yeah, which one?
Dope.
Dope. That's just dope.
Did they really?
Dope.
History lessons with Nick King.
Bra was more, I think, California in 84, maybe. I
Oh
don't know.
wow, the year I was born.
There you go. Maybe that's where it's from.
That's probably where I got it. When
Yeah,
it came
he
out
was
of
a
the
baby
womb.
and picked up bra.
Maybe the doctor was a
Did
Californian.
you surf out of your mom's vagina?
Oh, no, that'd be
we're getting
interesting-
getting way off topic here.
Oh, you think so? Your mom's
No,
vagina's
no.
off topic?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Some random person watching this should animate that. Just has surfing out of his mom's vagina.
Wow.
What's up, brah? It's dope.
That shit's dope.
He'd have a chain around his neck
Yeah.
and surfing.
But like, it's
I
a
don't know why my
baby's
surfer-
body, but his big old head coming out.
Like, what if that's the first word I heard? Like, what if the doctor was from California and my head popped out and he's like, "Hey, brah!" And like,
first
what if
word
that's the
was an
very
A.
first word I ever heard?
Um,
I mean, not that
I
I'll
don't-
ever be able to confirm or deny that.
I don't even know what to say to that. A doctor wouldn't say that. B,
Hey,
wouldn't
you never
remember
know.
it. C,
What if he was
I
like a
don't
tree?
give a fuck.
What if he was like
What
a
about
tree
D?
hugger doctor?
a
D
tree
off.
hugger doctor goes, "Hey, brah, it's a boy."
Yeah. Was he a surfer?
Yeah, man. What do you never know?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Where were you born, by the way?
Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the doctor there's like, "It's a boy, brah. Here you go."
Besides, they probably were like, we can't tell if it's a boy.
We know this motherfucker has a big head. That's all we know.
Is that his dick? What's that?
It's not funny. It's not funny. I had a tumor.
Okay, so takes the computers, and you're all butthurt because they took the little brother's.
Well,
computer.
it was dickish the way that the family got treated,
Well, yeah.
and they're like completely in the dark. Like, what the fuck's like? It was like a tornado ripped through their house.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the beginning they're clueless. I mean, not that.
Yeah.
I mean, like if Jerome murders someone, I'm sure I'm not gonna fucking keep my shit. You better not murder anybody. Go fucking move out before you murder.
Yeah, 'cause
I might murder some people now.
They'll pull all the computers, all the Xboxes, everything.
Yeah, you won't be able to
They ain't
do it.
taking my fucking
You won't-
Xbox.
you won't be able to do
I'll
any
fight
videos.
over that bullshit.
Nick won't know what to do. He'll be like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do?
I just go buy another.
And they're
one.
like, I don't know. To go buy a new one.
I got a GameStop card. I'll go buy another
There
one.
you go.
So
Who would edit the Flickr videos if I murdered someone?
I'd probably have to fucking learn. I have to buy another computer. Fuck! I didn't even think of that.
You had to get all the programs again.
God damn it! Don't we have an extra copy of that shit? Oh, I would know where that is, anyways.
Yeah,
Don't murder anyone, Jerome.
I'll try not to, but
Don't be in the wrong place.
Luckily, he
at the wrong
doesn't
time.
leave the house a lot. So
That's good.
I might steal your taxi and go murder someone.
I don't have a taxi.
Fuck, there's my problem.
I thought you said tax seat, and I didn't know what that meant.
Tax seat?
I might steal your tax seat.
Maybe.
I don't sit in a chair when I do my taxes.
You should get just a chair to do your taxes.
So he goes to court and kind of pleads not guilty. Took him a little while.
Yeah, the judge
He's like, I didn't do it.
He had to teach him how to be in court.
He's like, this is like Jeopardy. Yeah,
He's like, so what's your plea?
Which I thought it was interesting because they mentioned it briefly before how like everybody's like a group, like they're kind of like friends. So even after like all that happens with him, the judge was like, "Oh, right place, right time," or are you a family friend?
Yeah, I thought that was cool, and I got the impression the judge kind of likes him.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, and he was proud. He's like, right place, right time. He had like a smile on his face. See, and the thing is too, I know he wants money, but I don't think he's doing it for money.
No, yeah, I think like we said before, kind of like Saul. Like, it's not like Saul like doesn't care at all about the people, but
right?
Like he wants their money, but he also likes that he can get them off. And not in a sexual way.
Oh, I was going to say, Jesus.
Not by jerking them off, by like not letting them go to jail. Oh, there's that sound again.
There it is.
Well, you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, I also liked when they read all his charges, all the guys that went to jail with him were
like,
like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, because they thought he was a little bitch.
Yeah,
know?
well, he is.
Well, no, yeah.
The charges don't change that, but it was funny.
And then another thing, too, why...
The accent there. And another thing, too.
Yeah, I can't talk about it. It's next episode.
Oh.
Oh.
This is getting into spoiler territory.
Oh.
Well, maybe if Jerome watched more than one episode at a time.
Well, if he would have been here yesterday, he would have watched it, and we'd be doing 3 now.
Oh, really?
Ooh, burn.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's all right. It's all good.
Should
I didn't want to watch fucking 2 today. So,
it'd have been hard to watch another one today, because like, we just got rid of Damien and crap.
Yeah. Although, and we're going to see, I almost said Suicide Squad tonight.
We can watch that after if you want.
We
Isn't
should
that a
make
movie?
Suicide Kings.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Have I seen that? Who's in it?
Jay Moore. Christopher Walken.
I don't think I've seen it.
love Christopher Walken.
Actually, I think I have seen that.
Dennis Leary. You've seen it.
Probably.
I hate Dennis Leary.
I know, you're stupid.
You also don't like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're allowed to say.
Yeah, you're not.
I can say who the fuck I like and who I don't like.
Nobody in the world besides you doesn't like him.
I guarantee you I'll find someone else. Please comment if you don't like Benedict.
Seriously, comment.
If you do not like Benedict Cumberbatch, please let us know.
You're the only one in the world.
Comment.
And if you think Hess
fucking
is
tweet
dumb.
me.
Wait, hold on. Tell us your reasoning why you don't like him.
Oh.
Because he looks like a fucking horse face. He fucking annoys me.
No, that's not what you said last time.
I thought it had to do with his accent
You
a
said
little
you
bit.
didn't like
It
his
is.
accent.
I don't like his accent.
Is it because any movie he's in, you have to turn on subtitles for him?
Yeah. I've
that
only
part
ever
of it?
seen him. I don't even know what else I've seen him in, to be honest with you, other than Black Mass.
But he didn't have an accent in that. So
No, he had a Boston accent.
He
Well, but he
had
didn't
a
have
horrible
he did-
Boston accent.
It was not horrible.
I thought it was.
Just
I thought he sounded like
just
JFK.
like, well, who is it that Macy said had a
Yeah,
bag?
so like, Macy saw something with, I think it was Mark Wahlberg.
It was Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Was it Mark Wahlberg or was it Donnie?
It was Mark. It was that one where he's like the big workout guy with the rock.
Oh, Pain and Gain, which
Yeah,
I
Pain
haven't
and Gain.
seen.
Great movie, by the way.
And she's
Terrible.
like, you seen it?
The movie sucks.
That
It's
movie is so
stupid.
good.
So, she said that he had a horrible accent in it. Mark Wahlberg.
And
Well, it's like set in like the 80s or 90s in Miami.
But where's he from? What was his accent? It was Boston.
I
correct?
couldn't tell.
I haven't seen it.
It was
so I
Boston.
can't-
Yep.
And I said to her, Macy, he's from Boston.
And she's like, "Oh, well,
then
it was just weird."
That was her reasoning for not liking it, is because he had a bad accent.
And we're like, "Oh, well."
That'd be like saying, like in The Town, Ben Affleck had a bad accent.
No one ever says anything bad about Ben Affleck.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of people.
Well,
do
we
like
hit the
him.
trio. We've
I know.
talked about Ben Affleck, Flash, and Arrow in this one.
Yeah, that's what you get when
Joe
I'm here.
can jerk off to this later.
I probably will.
Probably sleep with this fucking thing running. Put it on loop.
So where are we in the show?
So then he gets in a van because they
Down
won't
by the river.
they won't give him bail,
Yeah.
and they take him to Rikers Island, and it's over.
Yeah,
Rikers.
that's it.
And I always think, peace to the brothers on Rikers Island.
Yeah, I thought the little
I mean, that's fucked up. He was going to school 2 days ago, and now he's
Yep.
in Rikers Island.
the little cut scene like of them taking him. Oh, is that the end of this or the beginning of the next one?
That's the end of this one. I
End of
think.
this one.
Where they're like, it's raining outside.
Oh yeah, because they like show him walking in there by like showing a puddle and
I
seeing him going.
thought that was pretty cool. This little scene, like
Yeah.
Well, like they actually show him getting in, right? Because that guy
yeah,
had
because
his...
the lawyer's like, don't fucking say a word.
Well, and the one guy had a cell phone stuck up his ass.
Yeah, and they didn't even like bat an eye at that shit.
Really?
They were just like, he's like, you want me to get that out, or you want to fucking take it out?
He said it's
I want you to take it out.
Well, didn't he say it's disposable? He's like, yeah, it is, and like throws it in the trash.
Yeah, and then the cop looks at him. The cop looks at him and goes, "What the fuck are you looking at?" It's like, Jesus. He just
He's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, but that would be the end of the episode.
That's Rikers, though.
That would be the end.
Very good.
I do think it wasn't as good as the first one, but like I said, watching it the second time, I liked it, and the series as a whole, I'm still super into it.
Yeah, they keep you following. I feel like, I mean, if you like the show, they keep you interested.
Yeah, they keep you interested.
Even if it's just to the point where like, fuck it, I've already watched the first episode. There's only 8. Like, I just want to know what the fuck happened. Like, I still feel like people are gonna watch it.
Especially
no matter
even
what.
if like you're just semi-interested, there's only like a few episodes, so like why not?
Well, and like how many?
I think you guys kind of said the same thing, but yeah. But I'm not. I think it's good, and I
thought you were like, I'm not gonna finish. I was like, what the hell happened?
No,
it's gonna be Talking TV with Josh and Jerome.
No, but I enjoyed it a lot. Now the second episode was my least favorite.
Of the 4?
Of the 4?
Me too, because I've only seen 2.
Now the third one, it was kind of the same, where I was like, and then I loved the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be interested to rewatch the third one.
So when are we gonna do the third episode?
I would like to do it tomorrow, if at all possible.
I'm free. I told you.
And maybe 4 too.
I'll probably watch.
I'd like to do 3 and 4.
Yeah, hopefully we can do 3 and 4.
Earlier the better for me.
If we do 3 and 4, I can watch them both back to back.
Okay, he's off tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah,
so we could just do podcasts all day.
Yep.
Why don't we, instead of this, we'll do live commentaries of 3 and 4, and I'll watch them right here.
We'll be like, hey.
Yeah, no.
We have to get you another mic for that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It seemed like actually us talking about the episode made me kind of like it a little more.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that it would. Once you got into it.
Yeah.
Cause he was like, I'm afraid I won't have anything to talk about. It was so boring.
Yeah, but us getting into it, especially because, like, I mean, we all think different things when we watch it, so it's interesting to, like, get our point of views out there of each episode.
Totally.
I think Hess has a lot bigger, weird mind when it comes to watching shows.
Absolutely.
But it's his theories are interesting to hear.
Yeah. Stuff. So basically, he thinks a reincarnated witch killed her.
No,
he thinks a reincarnated witch dated him on the line.
That's right.
However, there are some odd theories out there.
I'm sure.
I'm really interested about that deer in the eye theory.
No, but like the deer in the eye.
What the fuck? Camera in the deer's eye.
I don't think that's like as off base as.
Well, no, that's like the most tame of his theories.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still like mine, where when she flicked the cigarette, it blew up the gas station, and this is all I lost. I told Taylor that, and Taylor goes, "Oh, that'd be pretty funny."
I would fucking kill you.
I know, I'd be so pissed if that was real. But
I would fucking kill you.
Would that make you lose faith in HBO shows a little bit?
Absolutely.
What if at the end of Game of Thrones it's all Jon Snow's dream? Would that make you hate the entire series?
Yes.
I think that'd be kind of funny.
Fucking retarded. All right, so that's it, right?
So, do you guys want to end this shindig?
Yeah, should we tell people to listen to us on Spreaker, iTunes?
Sure, go ahead.
What else?
Spreaker, iTunes,
YouTube.
You
ever put it on
www.youtube.com / nothing.
Damn it.
No, but yeah, you look up Plika on YouTube, or you can even go if you're interested in like sports talk with Nick King coming at you live from Joe's bedroom. You can go to Plika Sports and watch that. Only one video on there, but pretty interesting. Let's play with me
over and over.
If you watch that video 101 times, a bonus video pops up on the channel. But you have to watch it 101 times to figure that out. So go try that.
I saw it the other day. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! That's fucking
pretty
badass.
Crazy." But you have to watch it 101 times in a row. So go try that.
Well, and at least they'd get how many? So that means you would score 202 times on the other team or on your own team.
Yeah. If you counted all that together, yeah. But, I probably shouldn't bring the scoring up on my team. Can't believe I fucking did that in that video.
It was pretty bad.
That was awesome.
It was bad.
That's what made the video.
Yeah, I had to make that the intro.
It was just Jerome, like you had fucking Tourette's cussing, and then you just hear Nick laughing. Like that was the whole video. Motherfucking cocksucker piece of shit! What the fuck is this fucking bullshit?
That is basically the whole video.
That was
with
the
a
whole
little
video.
bit here and there. Oh, go subscribe to Plika Sports.
So we're doing this new channel. You fucking cocksucker!
I didn't expect to suck that bad right off the bat, to be honest.
That's what she said.
No, I think she did expect to suck. Yeah, so you guys do your little end. We said the whole YouTube, iTunes shit.
So yeah, that's episode 2 of Subtle Beast. Not The Subtle Beast, Subtle Beast of HBO's The Night Of. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening as much as we enjoy talking about it. And signing off, this is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
I'm Jerome.
That's Jerome. And we'll talk to you next time.